And when it comes to design, what is your favorite part or what is the biggest difference in comparison to the previous generation?
Well, as a designer, I have to talk about the proportions of this new GLA. And we've made the new GLA 20 millimeters lower. We've taken away from the roof line. We've stretched the wheelbase by 61 millimeters.
What?
Widened the rear track by 31 millimeters. So overall, we've made this car lower, longer and wider, making it just much more sporty and more expressive than ever before.
The first thing that caught my eye is in the front. Shall we move forward?
Let's do that.
All right. Let us check out not just any grille, but the illuminated grille. Hauke, I'm assuming this isn't just eye candy. There must be some serious technology that lies behind all of this.
This is our high-tech illuminated masterpiece, where we blend our rich heritage with design, technology, and craftsmanship. So this is the first time that we introduced this iconic grille into the compact segment. And all of these little illuminated dots can be seamlessly animated, orchestrating a light sequence that pulses in sync with the aura of your selected soundscape. So I guess you could say that when you approach the car is, or the grille is welcoming you with this animation.
Saying hello.
Saying hello.
Very impressive. I know that there's yet one more thing that has impressed a lot of people now already, and that's in the back. So I think we need to move to the rear, shall we?
Let's do that.
I'll meet you back there.
Yeah. So the reason why everyone is talking about the rear is the athletic design. We have these muscular shoulders, this very fast section here. We have the lights located on the outside here with this connecting element just to break up the volume a little bit and giving it just much more width. So just adding to the sportiness overall.
And to the bold appearance once more. There is one last huge aspect when it comes to design we have not yet spoken of. We need to get inside, shall we?
Let's do that.
Let's do it. All right, so, well, Hauke, you've made some really nifty changes to the interior as well, haven't you?
Yeah, we did. I mean, we've moved away from the sculptural design of the predecessor and moved to a more cleaner, more minimalist design concept. The mission for the design was clear: create a cabin that has more light, more space, and just more refinement, making every journey more comfortable.
And I can imagine more comfortable means more space, right? There's more room in here.
Yeah, because we made the car longer, or the wheelbase longer, we have more leg room in every seat. And also more headroom. And thanks to the panoramic roof, we have a much greater sense of space. And just by the touch of a button, we can control whether it's transparent or 100% opaque.
Nice.
And as you can see, we have integrated stars in the ceiling, which is one of my personal highlights. But we haven't stopped there. We have also tried to focus on just a few high-tech elements, and one that immediately catches the eye is our MBUX Superscreen. Also new to this car are the trims. We have focused on high-quality trims. We have a wood trim, aluminum, lacquer, and also new for the first time we have this paper trim with a completely new and luxurious look and feel. To sum it up, the interior of the new GLA is contemporary, it's smart, and it genuinely feels like a step up from what you typically expect in this class.
Thank you for that, and thank you for sharing, Hauke.
Thanks for having me.
And as much as, well, appearances do matter, at the end of the day, we know it's all about how all of this responds to the individual user and driver themselves. So that means it's now time to have a look at MB.OS. Jade, what a coincidence that you're here. Perfect. Let me begin with a quote that we hear quite often. MB.OS powers everything. Is that something you would agree on?
I mean, I have to say yes to that, but I also agree.
You have to say.
I mean, for me, MB.OS is, I would like to think about it as a foundation that orchestrates everything. From the moment you're walking towards your car to when you're settling in, starting off navigation, listening to music maybe, or simply interacting with voice. MB.OS is not a feature. It's rather a horizontal platform where all of our services and functionalities get connected with each other. It's actually built to always evolve. As you can see here, we have a much larger content portfolio compared to when we launched the CLA. What it also does is that it learns about your preferences to better cater to your personal needs. At the same time, it helps us to develop software faster while maintaining the full control over our customer experience. This is super important for us. Also, imagine if you were visiting a new city, for example, and you don't know what to explore, where to go. The virtual assistant is also there to help you with that.
Really? Could you show us that actually?
Hey, Mercedes.
Yes?
I'm for the very first time in Warsaw. Can you suggest some local restaurant where I can get very authentic Polish food?
I can suggest Podaj Warszawski. It's a hidden gem dedicated to traditional Polish cuisine. Do you want to try it out?
Absolutely.
Driving you now. In 50 meters, make a U-turn.
I have learned that you've taken features, some of which we're familiar with, and you have built on those massively and brought them next level.
Exactly.
So it's going to be all the more fun. And of course, you have even more support, more of a support line.
Absolutely.
It just makes me wonder what happens now, what lies around the bend for MBOS, what comes next.
Our MBOS system is built to always evolve. It's completely compatible with over-the-air updates. Looking towards the future, we can always release new features, new capabilities on AI, and also completely new experiences. With that, I would like to say that the true beauty of MBOS is that it's not built for today, it's not built for the now, but it's actually built for the tomorrow. It's built for every single updates to come that makes your Mercedes more capable, more intuitive, and more for you.
And it really blends into your life and your needs.
Absolutely. It's like a trusted companion that you interact with and not really just the technology itself.
Jade, you've just made, well, all of us, I'm going to say, all the more excited for the future to come. We're going to keep a very close eye on you and your team.
Thanks a lot
Thank
for
you
having
so
me.
much. Thanks for walking us through. And to now, we'll bring things full circle and connect the dots. There's just one more aspect we need to check out, and that is, of course, product management, where it all comes together. And for that, I'm going to step back out for a chat with Stefan. So from what I've heard, all the way from confident design to hyper intelligent technology, there is one thing that lies in the center of attention, which is the customer. It's us, right? The driver. And Stefan, would you agree on that? Was that your focal point when you were developing the new GLA?
Yeah, definitely, I would say so. We really try to make sure that the GLA is universal in the way that it adapts to real life situations. And of course, it's about beautiful, confident design, and all the innovative tech that we already learned about. But ultimately, it's also about choice, because you get to choose between the all-electric version of the GLA and the high-tech electrified combustion variants of the car. So we really learned that individualization is very important, because the choices that the driver makes really reflect on that individualization. That's also the reason why we introduced 4 lines. So we have the style line, which is the accessible entry. It's purposeful, it's modern, it's clean. We have the progressive line, which adds a little bit more visual drama, a little more bespoke materials, more sophistication, if you will. And then we have the AMG line, where things get a bit bolder, a bit sportier, a bit more performance oriented. And we also have the AMG line Plus, which for the first time ever is available for a GLA, which is really great. It features the night package, has a unique wheel design, it has certain interior and exterior elements, so really, I would say this is the peak expression of individualization. And on top of that, we also offer the night edition, which features a beautiful Cosmos Black Magno paint. When we're also talking about paints, I need to mention the 2 new colors that we have. So one is called Aquamint, and the other one is called Sheer Blue. So they really just add a clean, distinct look to the car.
Wow, so a whole lot of variety, lots of choice there. Let me latch on to something you also just mentioned, the fully electric version of the GLA. The first 2 questions that always come to mind are, how far can I drive before I need to recharge? And when I do, how long does that take?
The GLA has a really great range. It's up to 657 kilometers. So if you travel with that car, range anxiety is probably not your travel buddy. And we also have the 800 volts technology in there. So this one is really a game changer.